Alrighty guys, what's going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream. Hope everyone is doing good out there. We do got ourselves a couple of tornado warnings popping off here, so we are going to go ahead and jump right on into it, my friends. Sorry we're a little bit late, but we are here now to cover some of this. So let's go ahead and hop on over here to our main program. But what's up everybody? Hope everyone's doing all right. First of all, Mark, thank you, dude. $5 donation right off the bat as soon as we started. So thank you, dude. Appreciate your support. You are awesome, and that is greatly appreciated. So apparently, we do got a confirmed tornado on the ground right now up in Minnesota. This is out there for Aitkin and Crow Wing counties. It looks like, unfortunately, radar coverage is not the best here. But apparently, we have a tornado on the ground near Cross Lake and Breezy Point. So we are going to have to watch out really closely here. Let's see here. Moving southeast at 55 miles an hour, damaging tornado and ping pong ball size hail. Emergency management reported a rotating wall cloud near Cross Lake. Okay, so that's interesting. So did they report a funnel cloud, or sorry, a wall cloud, or did they report a tornado? Confirmed tornado was located over, let's see, Cuyuna. Which I'm not really sure where Cuyuna is. Let me bring up my other program here. So there's Breezy Point. So interesting. Oh yeah, there's Cuyuna. Okay, so, but yeah, this is observed. We still need to be in our shelters across the region here. So, once again, y'all, this is out there kind of for central Minnesota, which this does include Mission, Breezy Point, Riverton, Crosby, Cuyuna, like I was mentioning, Trommeled. We have Deerwood, Bay Lake, as well as Aitkin. You guys are under the tornado warning here, so make sure you guys are in your shelter. So on top of this tornado warning we have here, there's actually ping pong ball size hail also possible with that storm. We actually already had reports of 2 inches, 2-inch hail out there by Cross Lake was reported. And plus, we've had some earlier reports here as well. As the storm was tracking a little bit, earlier, as it was tracking southeast here, we actually had ourselves a report of 2.5-inch hail, which is tennis ball size hail. That was reported in Cass County, Minnesota. There's a lot of really large hail being reported. Another 2-inch hail report out there kind of towards northeastern Minnesota. We got ourselves another tornado warning. Let's hop over here to the Duluth radar here. We're going to go ahead and hop our way over to that Duluth radar there. Let's see here. Not really a good radar to look at. Like I said, we really don't have the best radar coverage over here, but we do got ourselves a tornado warning, which does include Taconite Harbor. Let's see here. I have no idea how you say that one. Schroeder, I think it is. And see, Tofty. You guys are under the tornado warning here as well. So for the first one we talked about, we have 10 minutes to go. That observed tornado warning out there by Bay Lake, Riverton, Mission, and Breezy Point. We got 10 minutes left on that one. And the one up here in the northeastern side, also we have 10 minutes left on that. Also, ping pong ball hail with that warning as well is certainly possible. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for that. What's up, Kit? Hope you're doing good. What's up, Tabletop? Ponderosa, Kyle. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Everybody in the chat and everyone who's not in the chat as well. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. We got a couple, also a couple severe thunderstorm warnings. We actually have a severe thunderstorm warning heading towards Duluth. You can actually see that storm is tracking in that general direction to the southeast here towards the town of Duluth. So, I would keep an eye out there for that. My Duluth people out there, Duluth, Minnesota, heads up to you guys as we are going to be seeing ourselves a pretty strong storm heading that way. They do have a tornado possible tag on that storm, as well as also ping pong ball hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. No immediate danger of a tornado. Tornado possible tag just means that, this storm could eventually go tornadic, so we'll definitely need to watch out there for it. Let me take a look at velocity here. We're going to take a look and see what's going on in that storm. I don't really see any rotation going on with it, but we should keep an eye on this little area here. It's not really rotating. But like I said, given the fact that it is a Tor possible tag, it means that eventually this thing could go tornadic, and that's probably where that activity would start. Let's see here. Yeah, we really don't have... We need a radar like right in... right where the severe thunderstorm warning's at. It would be much, much better. Also got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Melrose, Minnesota, Greenwald. This includes Little Sock and Long Prairie. You guys are under that severe thunderstorm warning. Then we hop over here towards, I think Sioux City is included. Just south of Sioux City, out there in Iowa. We got ourselves a group of severe thunderstorm warnings out there by like Salix, Lutton. Let's see, also out there by like Whitney and Grant Center. You guys do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in place here as well. This is for ping pong ball hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So just a bit of a heads up for you. So the one out there by Climbing Hill, Otto, or Lutton area, that's for $half hail. And the one down here towards like Whitting and Grant Center, that's for ping pong ball hail. So the storm's ranging between 1.25 to 1.5 inches in diameter regarding hailstones. And speaking of that confirmed tornado warned cell, we got another report there of another report of 1.5-inch hail, which that is ping pong ball hail. Getting lots of reports of hail near Cross Lake, Minnesota. And a bit of a heads up, that's heading towards Trombled and Cuyuna, as well as, let's see, Atkin, Deerwood, Crosby, and Riverton. So heads up for you guys. Once again, we do have a tornado on the ground here. Damaging tornado and ping pong ball size hail. Tornado has been observed. Let's see here. Tornado will be near Crosby, Deerwood, and Cuyuna around 6:35 Central. So that's already passed at this point. So heads up to you guys. Let's see here. My place has had 5 tornadoes in the past week. 2/5 touchdown. Well, wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Well, hopefully you'll get out of that bad luck here soon. That's just crazy. Let's hop over to the SPC outlook real quickly. We're going to take a look and see what is going on over there. So here's our latest outlook regarding severe weather for today. We got an enhanced risk up there for northeastern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. We got ourselves a 5% chance out there for tornadoes. So that's where our greatest potential of activity is going to be. We got ourselves a 2% risk here, so the tornado probability in general is going to be out there in northern Iowa, eastern South Dakota, northeastern North Dakota, pretty much the entire state of Minnesota, western Wisconsin. You guys are in that tornado threat overall. So, but yeah, the greatest probability for tornadoes today will be up in northeastern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. Damaging winds, we got ourselves a 30 non-sig threat. Potential out there for some damaging wind gusts, probably between 60 and 70 miles an hour being possible. Northwestern Wisconsin and as well as kind of east central Minnesota. We do got ourselves, here, let me go ahead and fix something real quickly.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We do got ourselves, oops, didn't mean to move all that now. So yeah, 30% chance out there between 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible. 15% chance, lower probability across the yellow. Still a decent shot out there for some damaging winds. And then, of course, we have the 5% region, which is the lowest end potential for damaging wind gusts. You know, chances are pretty low, but they cannot be ruled out. In terms of hail, though, that's where things get a little crazy out there. We got ourselves a hatch risk for hail, a really big threat for hail today. So that black netted area, we have the potential of seeing over 2 inches of hail in diameter. So we are talking some pretty large hail here for today. The maximum hail that we've already seen so far from this event is, I believe, 2.5 inches. This is reported out there in north central Minnesota. But yeah, the greatest potential for hail today will be up in the northeastern side of Minnesota, where that enhanced risk is located. Also, northwestern Wisconsin, we got ourselves a 30% chance out there for large hail. And of course, that hatch risk here with the lower probability does extend a bit more to the south, including areas like eastern South Dakota. You guys will be at risk for some large hail as well. So that is the overall outlook here for today. We do got ourselves a little marginal in southern Florida. A couple isolated tornadoes are possible with a little bit of cyclonic activity, regarding an invest that we have out there. We are currently watching the tropics here. We got ourselves an invest that's rolling off the peninsula of Florida, which later on down in time might have the potential of developing into a tropical depression. Although the the expectancy is quite low right now. Anyways, all right, let's hop on back to the radar. We just got a new tornado warning, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and hop on back over here. So a new tornado warning extension warning has been issued to include, so once again, this is in north central Minnesota we're talking about, out there by Crosby. We have Cuyuna, Atkin, as well as now including Glenn. Glenn and Garrison, you guys are now under the tornado warning, so heads up for you guys as... we now are in the danger here of that potential tornadic activity. Rotation's located. It looks like you're just northwest of Cuyuna with that latest radar scan there. Once again, the radar coverage here is not the best per se, but it is, at least it's something. But yeah, we can see that there is a bit of rotation located here kind of north of Trommel in that general area. Is it raining out? It is raining. It's pouring outside. So yeah, Trommel, Cuyuna, Crosby, Deerwood, and Atkin. You guys need to be inside of your shelters here as a new warning has just been issued. Also just picked up a couple of other severe thunderstorm warnings up here in northeastern Minnesota. This one includes Eveleth. We have included, Mackinnon. This also includes Britt, Mountain Iron, Virginia, and Franklin. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning there for ping pong ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. The one for Eveleth area, this one's in effect for ping pong ball hail as well, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Have any supercells been reported? Yes. Obviously, any rotating thunderstorm is considered a supercell, and we have tornado warnings, which we've already reported tornadoes out here. Therefore, yes, we have had a couple supercells, and we are currently actively watching a couple. Matter of fact, we just got a new tornado warning that just got issued here southwest of Duluth. Literally just got issued here. This includes, wow, look at that. That might arguably be a debris signature. I'm gonna wait a minute. Yeah, there's definitely some pretty strong rotation located northwest of Wright, Minnesota. This is kind of on the northeastern side of the state. This is directly west of Duluth. But we have a bit of rotation popping off out there towards Wright, as well as Cromwell. Also Kettle River. Yeah, so Wright, Cromwell, you guys need to be inside of your shelter immediately. Same thing for Kettle River, heads up to you guys. This also includes Barnum. We also have ourselves Mattawa, and also Moose Lake. You guys are under that tornado warning there. So heads up to you guys. Make sure you all are in your shelters here. But yeah, there's definitely some pretty strong rotation going on with that storm there. Like I said, arguably, people might say that that's a debris signature. I'm going to wait a little bit before I make assumptions here, but there's definitely a pretty strong inflow notch with that storm there, too. You can actually see we have some pretty rich inflow. Got a new tornado warning for Kettison County, Minnesota. We'll take a look at that whenever that pops up here. They actually did just remove that tornado warning for northeastern Minnesota towards, let's see here, the one towards Tofty area and Taconite Harbor. That one's no longer in effect here, so you guys are good. Wow, this is a warning. Wow, holy cow, that's really far away from a lot of that activity here. Let's hop over here to the eastern North Dakota radar, KMVX here. Got a tornado warning in effect for Donaldson in extreme northwestern Minnesota. This includes Kennedy as well. I really don't see any... I don't see any rotation out of that. And they're probably seeing something that we're not seeing with this radar. Maybe they have a Canadian radar that we're not seeing here. Either way, there is a tornado warning in place now for Donaldson and Kennedy in extreme northwestern Minnesota. So make sure you guys are in your shelters there. Let's see. Thanks for the update, Andrew. I hope everyone stays safe. Thanks, Robbie. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. Ghost says, thanks for the reporting. No problem. You're very welcome. Glad to be here for y'all. On that confirmed tornado... Oh, hold on a minute. Photo/video from social media. Numerous trees down. Boat lifted. Hold on. Boat lift and dock destroyed. Time estimated. Let's see the other report. Reports heavy damage. Power lines down across the road. Damage to siding. Damage to siding and roofs. Numerous trees down. Time estimated. So that was reported. Let's see. This was from a stormchaser. This was reported in Crow Wing County, Minnesota. Got 2-inch hail reported out there. Yeah, a lot of large hail. There's already been a lot of large hail out there today. But yeah, that's kind of our leading thing. But yeah, if you look at these two storms here, you can actually see we have the velocity. We got two areas of rotation here. We got one over there. We got one over here. And if we take a look at the reflectivity, you can see there's a little notch on both of them. This is what we call now an inflow notch. So basically what's going on here is we got ourselves a lot of warm air working its way up into that storm. That's our inflow. That is basically getting that tornadic activity going. So those little inflow notches are an indicator that we have some pretty nasty activity going on with these storms here. In which, looking at CC, I don't see any visible...
warning has been issued.
Oh, tornado warning confirmed for Morrison County. Is this Morrison County here? This is the one that I was saying arguably could be on the ground. Let's see. Not entirely. This is for... Okay, no, this is for Atkin County and Carlton County. All right, so we'll see that whenever that pops up here. Anyways, but yeah, so we got that got that one in effect here. Definitely quite a hook on that storm there. We're gonna have to watch out there for this one pretty closely. We did get a severe thunderstorm warning for 2-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Oh, whoa! Hold on a minute. That was whoa. That wasn't even warned, and there was a confirmed tornado was reported. Okay, y'all, so apparently we have a confirmed tornado located near Freedham, Lastrip, Harding, and Hillman. Let's see what I can do. Let me hop to Minneapolis radar. Might be a better view to look at this storm. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is kind of in a radar dead zone here. You can kind of make out what seems to be a bit of rotation there west of Freedham. But yeah, apparently we have reports of a tornado on the ground. Let's see, weather spotters, confirmed tornado, damaging tornado there. To repeat, a tornado's on the ground, take cover now, move to an basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornado status observed. So there we go. Got another confirmed tornado there. Also to the north, we have the other warning, y'all, out there by Cuyuna, Crosby, Garrison, Atkin, as well as Glenn. You guys are under that tornado warning. Another one to the northeast here, out there by Cromwell, Wright, Kettle River. And of course, we have that one up at extreme northwestern Minnesota towards Donaldson and Kennedy. So that's that. I had to sneeze, but it went away. It always does that. Every time I stream, man, when I have to sneeze, it always goes away. We're going to take a second to hop over here to the radar, or sorry, satellite view, my bad. We're going to take a look at that real quickly. So let's hop over here to SAT. That way we can kind of take a look and see what's going on up above. So yeah, you can see over the last couple of hours, we basically have had ourselves a building of cumulonimbus clouds out there basically in central and north-central northeastern Minnesota. So that's obviously all of our storm activity out there. Really kicking off there. So like I said, we're going to need to be paying attention for really a lot of these areas here over the next couple of hours. So we will definitely be watching it for a while to help keep you guys informed and all of that fun stuff, because like I said, y'all's safety here is very important to us. And we want to make sure we get that warning and all those informations, make sure we get all that information out, in time, okay? But once again, y'all, we do have a confirmed tornado on the ground out there in central Minnesota. This is out there towards Freedham, Lastrip, Harding, as well as Hillman. You guys are under a tornado warning here, which this will remain in effect here for the next 24 minutes. So we do have ourselves a bit of time here with this tornado warning, a little bit less than a half an hour. One up to the north here, that actually got upgraded to tennis ball size hail, 2.5-inch hail, radar indicated threat. We have 24 minutes left on this one as well. These will both expire in 24 minutes. The one that also includes that tennis ball hail, this one's the one out there by Wolford, Mission, Trommel, Crosby, Cuyuna, Deerwood, Bay Lake, Garrison, Wealthwood, and Atkin. You guys are inside of that tornado warning. Wow, look at the hook on that storm. That is incredible. Look at that storm there. Massive hook on that one there. Let's hop to velocity mode. Let's see what's going on with all that. Wow, that is some really tight rotation. Let me bring this back up over here. We're going to pull up our Duluth radar here. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is getting near the point of on the ground. If it's not on the ground already. Wow, look at that. So Cromwell and Wright, you guys need to be in your shelter immediately. Yeah, we have a tornado that is likely in progress, happening out there towards Cromwell and Wright. That is some very tight rotation going on in that storm there. Very tight rotation. I'm not seeing anything on CC. Also, the hook echo on that storm there is absolutely unbelievable. Almost an embedded hook, you might almost say, but that is a really nasty storm there. So, like I said, Cromwell and Wright, make sure you guys are in your shelter there, because you definitely want to be in your shelter. If you have a basement storm cellar, that's where you want to go. If not, then go to the central interior portion of your home and put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible to help provide as much protection as possible. Let's see here. But yeah, so definitely got to keep an eye out there for that overall. We're going to hop over here back to western Iowa. We're going to take a look out here really quickly. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect out there in western Iowa there. We've already had some hail reports today. Up to 1.5 inches has been reported in western Iowa. What's up, Colin? Hope you're doing good, man. So, yeah, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect out there towards, let's see, Hornick. We have Whiting, I think it is. We have Grant Center and Rodney. You guys are under a severe warning for tennis ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So 2.5-inch hail possible out in that storm. Definitely is a storm that you do not want to mess with. So, like I said, a bit of a heads up there, y'all. As definitely some very, very large hail is kind of a bit of an issue here. Let's see here. All right, so also heads up, like I said, Wright in Cromwell. We do have ourselves some rotation that's kicking off there. Once again, pretty nasty storm going on. I think it has a pretty nasty looking hook echo on there. We do got rotation. This is heading there towards the area here of Cromwell. So make sure, once again, if you're in Cromwell and Wright, that you guys are in your shelter. Because, like I said, this is definitely some pretty tight rotation that's been going on here for the last little bit. And like I said, I would not be surprised if there was a potential tornadic activity going on in this storm. Regardless, we definitely need to be in our shelter in Cromwell and Wright, because that is definitely some pretty nasty activity out there. To the west, we got ourselves Atkin. I got another tornado warning out there by Trommeled, Cuyuna, Crosby, Deerwood, and Garrison. Also Glenn, which we are seeing ourselves, like I said, Deerwood, Crosby. Those areas are kind of where that rotation is located from what it looks like. Honestly, radar's a little iffy over here, so it's a little harder to tell. But just make sure you guys are in your shelter across that region there too. Also south, we have a confirmed tornado out there by Harding, Freedhem, Lastrip, and Hillman. So make sure you guys are inside of your shelters here. We are seeing ourselves here, like I said, a confirmed tornado on the ground here. So heads up for you guys. Let's see here. Proxy, Category 4 member for 21 months. Dude. Holy cow, Proxy saying, celebrating my birthday. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Proxy. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing good. Celebrating my birthday with the coolest weather community online. Thanks for your hard work, Andrew. Thank you, Proxy. You are awesome. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. And once again, happy birthday to you. That is awesome. Thanks for joining, Proxy. Hope you are doing well. But anyways, yeah, like I said, definitely got ourselves some pretty nasty storms going on there. They did just update that polygon. They're pretty much cutting off Trommeled here with that one middle tornado warning there. They did just cancel that tornado warning up in northwestern Minnesota here. The one out there by Kennedy and Donaldson. That one is no longer in effect. No longer in effect here. We have 3 tornado warnings in effect here, y'all. Kind of out there towards that central portion of Minnesota. This does include Freedhem, Lastrip, Harding, as well as Hillman. We have ourselves, let's get damaging tornado weather spotters, confirmed tornado here. Let's see here. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris there. So once again, tornado warning is in effect here. Let's see here. Proxy coming in with a $50 donation as well. Holy cow. Thank you, Proxy, saying proud to support your informative channel. Keep growing. Thank you so much, Proxy. That is awesome. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the 50. That is very, very sweet of you. Deeply appreciated. Once again, happy birthday, Proxy. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing good. But once again, thank you a lot. That's greatly appreciated. So like I said, Atkin, y'all, Cuyuna, Crosby, Deerwood, also Garrison, you guys are under that tornado warning in effect here for not only tornadic activity possible, but also tennis ball size hail on that storm as well. So we're definitely talking some pretty large hail. Let's see here. So that rotation might be weakening a little bit out there by Cromwell. I still want you guys in your shelter until further notice, though. Same thing for Kettle River. Just that region, Kettle River, Matoa, and Cromwell and Wright. You guys are... I still need you guys in your shelter here, okay? So just remain in your shelter for a little bit, as we do have ourselves, like I said, tornado warnings still in place. We have a handful of severe thunderstorm warnings up in the northeast there, up in the northeastern side of the state too. Let's see, we got ourselves Virginia. This is for ping pong ball, hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. Let's see here. Got ourselves another severe warning out there towards Aurora, out there towards Fairbanks and Bassett. Let's see here. East of that, we got ourselves another warning there for 1.25-inch hail out there by Isabella, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible. And of course, we got ourselves another warning northeast of that. I believe this one's mostly rural areas out there towards like Weasel Lake, PMA. So this one's there in effect here. Ping pong ball, hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. So just a bit of a heads up for y'all, as we do have ourselves a bit of activity out there as well. St. Cloud, we got Albany, we have Holdingford, let's see, Elmdale, Flinsburg, my bad. See, Bowlis and Royalton. This one's in effect for quarter hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, kind of a lower end severe storm down there. So, like I said, a lot of the heavy activity right now is popping off there between, like, kind of the north-central, northeastern side here of Minnesota there. And like I was explaining, later on down in time, we're going to hop over here to the models real quickly. So, like I was explaining here, later on down in time, if I hop back to the 22 Zulu 22 Zulu HRRR run here. So as we approach our way down in time, models actually stopped really kind of confidence on that. So earlier when whenever we were doing an update live stream this morning, we were seeing how it was kind of going from my semi-discrete mode into almost a linear fashion. It does seem like that has kind of broken apart from the latest HRRR runs. It does kind of seem like it's just kind of turned into kind of, once again, maybe some clustered severe thunderstorms overall. So we'll see. We'll definitely see how that goes. And the models actually have this thing weakening a little bit earlier as well, which could be a good sign there. It kind of has a lot of this dying down by like within the next 3 hours or so. We're kind of already halfway through the enhanced risk. As you guys can see, the storms are kind of right here at this point in time. And the enhanced risk goes all the way to the back here. So it's really that main line of storms that we need to be looking out there for. So if we hop back to current radar, you can see where all that activity is. For the most part, these areas behind probably won't see much more activity regarding severe weather and stuff like that. Like I said, it's basically that initial first push of storms that we're going to have to watch out there for. Models, like I said, we have a new HRRR run coming through here. The models it does kind of support maybe a lone supercell, which could infiltrate northwestern Minnesota later on tonight. We'll see how that plays out. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to put all my chips in for that one, but we'll definitely see if that does play out or not. But I think a lot of the activity here is going to be pretty much just associated with this line almost of storms that we have going on here. Anyways, but yeah, let's hop on back over here to the radar, y'all. So yeah, we are tracking. If you guys are just joining in here, we have 3 tornado warnings in effect out there towards central Minnesota. We got ourselves a tornado warning in effect out there for Harding. Last strip, we have Bella Prairie. Hillman, this is a confirmed tornado out there. We have 13 minutes left on that storm. So just a bit of a heads up there for y'all. So once again, everybody, make sure you're in your shelter out there towards last strip. Once again, Hillman, Hardin, see here, Platte, I think it is Bella Prairie. You guys are under that tornado warning there. And it looks like they just issued another tornado warning here to the south of that. This is just directly northwest of St. Cloud. Yeah, this is just northwest of St. Cloud here. This is out there by Holdingford. We now apparently have ourselves, let's see here. Yeah, we got ourselves, yeah, look at that. So tornado warning in effect there. So we have ourselves St. Stephen and Holdingford. We now have ourselves a tornado warning in effect. This is a radar indicated threat, basically saying that radar has picked up rotation. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for that over the next little bit. Anyways, let's see. What's up, Caden? Hope you're doing good. What's up, Rain? Colin says I'm in a tornado watch. Gotcha. Yeah, let's take a minute to look at that real quickly. Had to sneeze. Keeps on going away, man. So yeah, we do got a tornado watch in effect until 11 Eastern, 10 Central. So let's go and hop y'all over here to the SPC. That way we can take a look at that watch that we have in place. So yeah, tornado watch in effect. This is number 406. Tornado watch number 406 in effect until 10 o'clock Central Time. Probability of 2 or more tornadoes is, I think it's 1 to 2 tornadoes. 40% chance probability. Probability of EF2 plus 20%, 10 or more damaging wind events, 60% chance probability, and the probability for those being 65 knots or more, basically 70 plus mile an hour, 20% chance. Once again, we're not seeing a hatch risk for damaging winds today overall, so that is good. Let's see here. Yeah, now regarding hail, we do got ourselves that 2-inch plus hail. See here. Yeah, we do got ourselves that 2-inch hail potential out there for 60% chance probability. So that right there in itself is going to be, like I said, that in itself right there is going to be one of the main driving concerns here for today, in which, like I said, we've already had multiple reports of some very large hail out there. We've had a couple of 2-inch, we've had a 2.5-inch hail report out there. We have definitely seen quite a bit of hail being reported out in these regions there. So yeah, once again, everybody, we have 2 confirmed tornadoes right now up here in central Minnesota. We got ourselves a tornado warning out there by Atkin, Cuyuna, Crosby, let's see here, Deerwood, Garrison, and Glenn. Heads up for you guys out there. Damaging tornado and tennis ball size hail is what we're seeing out there. So once again, tennis ball hail. Also on top of that also on top of that tornadic activity, we got ourselves Harding, Lastrip, Hillman, and Freedham. This one is also a confirmed tornado that's in effect here. So, but yeah, actually, when it comes to it, regarding the hail on that southern one, that's not really much of a concern. That's more for that northern tornado warning there. So just a bit of a heads up there. And of course, south, we had a new tornado warning that just recently got issued here, just to the south here of that confirmed warning, the one out there by Holdingford and St. Stephen. So you guys are under that tornado warning here in effect, which will remain in effect until 7:30. Basically 7:30 Central. So that will be here in effect for about 24 more minutes, roughly. So about 24 more minutes that will be in effect out there. All right, so let's take a look out there, and we'll take a look at those storms out there in west. Wow, holy cow! Western Iowa there. Got ourselves. Let's see here. Reports of large hail ranging between 1.25 and up to 1.75 inches. So basically $50 to golf ball hail is actually being reported out there. up to golf ball size hail. But we've had, let's see, 5 reports total. One was 1.25, one was 1.75, and we have 3 reports in the middle there, 1.5 inches in diameter. So we are certainly seeing, like I said, some pretty large hail with that storm. They actually have it warned for tennis ball hail. And this one's, once again, this is out there in kind of west central Iowa, which this includes Grant Center. This also includes Rodney and Whitting out there as well. So, what's up, James? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to see you here. Hope you're doing all right. We're going to hop back to the Duluth radar here. We have another tornado warning out there by Cromwell. We're still watching towards Kettle River. Honestly, latest scans, I don't see as much rotation anymore, y'all. It looks like that rotation did die out a bit. Now it just looks like a bunch of messy velocity. So that is good, a good sign. I still want you in your shelter. As long as that tornado warning's in place, I still want you to be in your shelter, which this is about to expire here pretty soon anyways. This will be expiring in about 7 minutes, roughly. So 7:15 Central, which right now it's 7:08 Central time, so this will be, gone here pretty soon. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if they pull it early. Anyways, so yeah, that one's that. We have another tornado warning here in central, literally dead central Minnesota, by Holdingford and St. Stephen. This tornado warning is in effect until 7:30. So we got ourselves about 22 minutes left on this warning here. Also quarter-size hail possible with that storm out there. Now, then we work our way up to the north. Now, this was a confirmed tornado here. Weather spotters did confirm this tornado out there once again in central Minnesota towards Harding, Freedom, Lastrip, and Hillman. This one's in effect. Once again, this is a confirmed tornado there. And there's also potential for penny hail, which is not really an issue. Obviously, the main concern there is a confirmed tornado. So make sure if you're in Harding, Freedom, Lastrip, and Hillman, make sure you guys are in your shelter here. As, like I said, we do have reports of a confirmed tornado on the ground. North of that, we have another confirmed tornado out there by Cuyuna and Atkin, also Crosby and Garrison, also Glenn as well, included in that tornado warning there. Once again, more reports of weather spotters confirming tornado, but also on top of this, not only are we seeing a confirmed tornado, but we're also seeing tennis ball size hail, potential for hail 2.5 inches in diameter with that storm there as well. So that's kind of a bit of an issue with that storm. So heads up for y'all. Also east of this, we got ourselves one tornado warning. Like I said, this one's about to kind of fade out, I think, out there by Cromwell. Like I was saying, a lot of that velocity has pretty much died out there. Yeah, really just kind of died out for the most part. I think we're on the ending parts of tornadic activity with that one in particular cell at this moment. So that's certainly some good news. Let's see here. We're going to hop on down here to western Iowa again. Like I said, it's really just a game of hopping back and forth. Whoa. Okay, we just got a new warning, y'all, up in western Iowa. Wow. Okay, so this is a severe thunderstorm warning for Ottawa as well as near Turin. This is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 3-inch hail. Wow, 3-inch hail. Let's see. We actually just had another report of golf ball hail. If you look at the trends here, it started off as 1.25, then it went to 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, then to 1.75, and then another 1.75 inch hail report. So it actually is trending upwards, as you guys can tell. From these really, holy cow. Dude, that is a wicked looking storm. Yeah, look at all that pink and white in that storm. That is indicating that we have some really large hail up in there. Oh my goodness. And even, look at this. If I pull a cross-section mode here, wow. We got some really strong echoes. We're going all the way up to 30,000 feet on that storm there. That is incredible. That is a very nasty storm there. And honestly, as you can see there too, it does have a bit of a hook on it. And there might be a bit of, there might be a little bit of broad rotation trying to develop in that storm there. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. There's your boundary right there. You guys can actually see. Actually, we have another storm developing to the south here. This one's not anything concerning right now, but Given the fact it's in a very similar environment to that, like I said, given the fact it's in a very similar environment to that storm to the north, wouldn't be surprised if that started picking up on some hail too eventually. So we will have to really watch out for that. All right, we're going to hop back up to the north here, y'all. We're going to take a look back at those tornado warnings we have in effect. So once again, we got 4 tornado warnings in effect here. One of them, like I said, I think is pretty much no longer tornadic. This guy right here, I'm not really seeing any more velocities in it. Still, I want you in your shelter if you live up there in Cromwell, which is in kind of northeastern Minnesota. Also, Kettle River. Let's see here, Moose Lake. We have Barnum. This also includes Matoa. You guys are in that tornado warning here for the next, well, this is in effect here for the next 3 minutes, so this one's about to expire anyways. To the west here, we had a confirmed tornado out there by Atkin, Cuyuna, Crosby, as well as Glenn. This was a confirmed tornado that was out there, damaging tornado, as well as tennis ball size hail with that in particular storm there. Also, we are seeing, like I said, potential for, once again, tennis ball hail, which is equivalent to 2.5-inch hail in diameter. But once again, we do have a confirmed tornado with that one cell. Another confirmed tornado was located to the south of that, out there by Harding and Lastrip, including Freedham. You guys are seeing same thing, confirmed tornado out there by Weather Spotters. They have confirmed that tornado out there. And like I said, we have not really as much of a problem with hail on that one. It looks like we actually just got an extension tornado warning that just got issued for that first confirmed tornado warning we just talked about. The one for Glenn and Malmo included there. So you guys are under a tornado warning for the Malmo area here as well, as they did just issue an extension warning there overall. And then, of course, we have another tornado warning here to the south of that, out there by Holdingford and St. Stephen, which this guy has potential of quarter hail as well. It's a lot of talking. Yeah, there's a lot, like I said, a lot of activity popping off with these storms here. But yeah, like I said, once again, y'all, hopping back over here to the SPC for today. Regarding the activity and all that stuff out there, like regarding, today's activity, the main concern is going to be hail with that 30 sig risk we have and then following damaging winds. 30% chance, and of course, tornadic activity. We have a 5% chance for tornadoes. Once again, the more northeast you go, up into Minnesota, like I said, the greater the potential out there for tornadic activity is going to be. So that's where the greatest potential is up there in northeastern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. Overall tornado probability for today is going to be all the way up in northern Iowa, portions of eastern South Dakota, northeastern North Dakota, and once again, most of the state of Minnesota is in at least some form of a tornado threat today. Obviously, most of you are not going to experience any tornadic activity. But, like I said, there's an isolated chance for a couple tornadoes across the green, with a little bit more of a focused pinpoint there towards northeastern Minnesota, where a couple more tornadoes could be possible. It does look like we just purged a lot of these tornado warnings. Those are no longer in effect. The one out there, like we were mentioning, towards Cromwell, the one that I didn't see any more velocity rotating on there, that is no longer in effect here. Also, the one out there by Harding and Lastrip, that's no longer in effect as well. They did update the polygon on that very far southern storm. We had a tornado warning in effect for Holdingford. It is no longer including Holdingford. However, St. Stephen is still under that tornado warning, so make sure you guys are still in your shelters. Also, Glenn and Malmo to the north with that new extension they just added here. Make sure y'all are in your shelters as well. Get reports of a lot of trees uprooted and snapped out there by Crosswing, Minnesota. Crosswing, Minnesota there. See, Train Weather Spotter reported that. This is 3 miles southwest of Cross Lake. So, definitely seeing a lot of reports of damage. Also to the northwest of that, heavy damage, power lines down. See, across the road, damage to siding of roofs and numerous trees down. And of course, we have another warning out there by photo, video, / social media. Numerous trees down, boat lift and dock destroyed. Time estimated. So yeah, there's definitely that's possible tornadic damage. As we did have ourselves that supercell roll through that region there. So that is very well likely a tornadic damage that's going on out there. Okay, so extreme northeastern Minnesota got ourselves a severe warning in effect for Babbitt as well as Empress. This is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We do got ourselves a report here of quarter size hail. This was reported at 08 Zulu, 0008. So basically 0 Zulu and 8. We have ourselves reports. This was not too long ago, about 9 minutes ago. We had reports out there in St. Louis County, Minnesota. This was a report from the public here reporting quarter hail. East of that, we got ourselves, like I said, another severe warning in place out there by Forest Center, which this one's in effect for ping pong ball hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So that is what we got going on there. Also, we still got that severe warning out there directly west of Duluth. Duluth, like I said, we are watching some thunderstorm activity working its way towards Duluth. Like I said, Duluth, got to be watching these storms here. We are approaching the Duluth area with these storms. So just a bit of a heads up out there. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect out there by Sawyer, Cromwell, Wright, Kettle River, Barnum, Moose Lake, Holyoke, and let's see here, Renshaw, Carlton, and Saginaw. You guys are under the severe thunderstorm warning there for 70-mile-per-hour winds as well as golf ball hail. So not only are we seeing, potential for both hail and damaging winds, but you also got to think that there's potential for wind-driven hail. Apparently got a confirmed tornado. This is out there in Magnolia County, Burt County. Let's see here. Is that going to be that north one? This is for Atkin County. This is probably for that south one, right? Magnolia. Unless that's another one. For north. Oh, wait. This might be another one. Hold on a minute, y'all. This might be an unwarned storm. Yeah, apparently we have reports of a confirmed tornado. Let's say... Oh, no. This is up in Iowa. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the one out there in Iowa, y'all. Wow. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. 78 dBz on that storm there. Wow, dude. Unbelievable. There's also... So yeah, we did report a tornado with that storm out there. That is unbelievable. Let's see here. Damaging tornado and hail up to 3 inches in diameter. Weather spotters confirmed tornado. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Yeah, so that's right on the border between eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Yeah, that is definitely a storm we don't want to mess with, dude. Like I said, we've had 79 dBz on that storm there. Dude, it's not every day you see radar echoes that high. Let's see here. 80 dBz. Holy cow, dude. Hold on, I gotta save that for the books. Yeah, that is just unbelievable. Let me see if I can pull it up on my other radar here. Maybe I can pinpoint that out for you guys a little better. Let's see here. Yeah, it might be on one of these ones here. Unbelievable. So there's 78 dBz on that one. 76, 77. Let's see here. We're going to hop on back here. Go back a little more. There's 79. Yeah, so it looks like this one's only showing 79. But yeah, look at that. 79 dBz on that storm there. Yeah, like I said, also 3-inch hail. 3-inch hail associated with that storm there. Unbelievable. Let's see, that storm's producing apple-sized hail. It has potential for hail 3 inches in diameter. I don't know if it's been reported yet. I do not see any reports as of now of hail up to 3 inches in diameter. The biggest hail we've seen, let's see here. Yeah, the biggest hail we've seen so far is 1.75 inches, so golf ball hail. Let's see here. Yeah. Hail threat observed. Yes. So we've seen 1.75 from what I've seen so far. Regardless, that is definitely a nasty storm there. Producing 80 dBz. Yeah, like I said, a radar echo like that is it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. All right, so let's do an update on these tornado warnings, y'all. We got ourselves a tornado warning in effect for central Minnesota out there by St. Stephen. This is in effect here for, let's see here, until 7:30. So we got about 8 minutes left on this tornado warning here. Tornado and quarter-size hail. This is a radar indicated threat, basically saying that radar has picked up rotation in the storm. So obviously, just a bit of a heads up for y'all, and make sure you're in your shelter out there in St. Stephen in central Minnesota. Northeast of that, we got ourselves another tornado warning in effect there. This one's out there by Glen and Malmo, which also includes Adkin. This one's in effect until 7:45. So we have, about 20-something minutes going on. Before that one expires. Tornado and tennis ball hail. So yeah, also 2.5 inch in diameter hail possible. So yeah, not only are we seeing danger of a tornado on that storm there as well, but we're also seeing a big hazard for hail too. And actually, that severe thunderstorm warning out there by Hassman, Kimberly, Cuyuna, and Crosby. This is a warning out there for golf ball hail. And 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So things are definitely, it looks like things are definitely starting to pick up in regarding to the wind threat. Like I said, we're expecting winds to be ranging between 60 and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts today. Not necessarily expecting anything higher than that. Like I said, we don't have a hatch risk for winds today. We do have a 30% chance though. For damaging winds. So we got a pretty good shot for damaging winds out there. But yeah, like I said, hail, that's where it really takes the cake there. Not only a 30%, but it's a 30 sig. Significant risk for 30% chance of hail. In which, at that point, yeah, we are talking over 3 inches in diameter regarding hail. That is enough to potentially go through a roof if it's going fast enough. Like I was mentioning, you also got to think that we are seeing the potential for wind-driven hail out of some of these storms there too. So when it comes to it, I mean, like I said, it's going to be a possible issue, to have that wind-driven hail. Not only are we having these big, high-mast stones, but they're also traveling at great velocity as well, which that will allow for hail to puncture and go straight through windows, and that's why we tell you to go away from windows too, is because we just got a new severe thunderstorm watch. That's interesting. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Wow, dude, that sky looks wicked outside. I want to look at that. But yeah, we got a new watch apparently. Where's this for? This is watch number 407. By the way, y'all, they did just cancel that tornado warning out there, the one that was near St. Cloud for St. Stephen. That is no longer in effect. You guys are now safe to come out of your shelter. We still got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect out there for quarter hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Just stay away from windows and everything should be good. But we still got that tornado warning in effect for kind of the northeastern, kind of central portion here of Minnesota. This one's in effect for Glen and Malmo, which this one also has potential of tennis ball size hail on it. Once again, tornado is a radar indicated threat, meaning that radar has just picked up some rotation in the storm here. And like I said, we have 2.5 inch hail possibility out of that storm as well. Raven, I'm not too sure how much rain I got, but we've gotten a lot. Definitely gotten a lot. My weather station's offline right now. I'm doing some maintenance with it. I am replacing a part on my Mesonet, which that should have it back up by this weekend, hopefully. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not too sure. Let's see here. But yeah, so once again, y'all, we're going to hop back to that one cell up in western Iowa. eastern Nebraska. This is a tornado warning. Once again, in effect out there towards Decatur. You guys need to be in your shelter right now. We do have ourselves some rotation located out there by Decatur. This was a confirmed tornado. Weather spotters did confirm this tornado. And get this, also hail up to 3 inches in diameter there. Up to apple-sized hail is possible. So that is, like I said, that is something that we really do need to look out for in this storm here. Actually, wow. Okay, so they did issue a watch out there for western Iowa as well as eastern Nebraska. Here, look at this, y'all. There's a watch number 407 now in effect for western Iowa and eastern Nebraska overall. Did the rain come from the tropical disturbance? For this system, no. Completely 2 different systems. For me, though, for me getting the rain, yes, that was part of that tropical disturbance. Anyways, but yeah, so that's that. This confirmed tornado warning will be in effect here until 7:45. So we got a little bit more than, what, like, I think it's like 18 minutes or so. 18 minutes left on that warning. Got a new tornado warning. Just got issued for northwestern Minnesota. I think that's near Thief River Falls area. Let me double check on that. Okay, this is northwest of Thief River Falls. Let's see. Kind of hard to tell. Once again, we really do not have the best of radar coverage out here. But we got a tornado warning in effect out there towards Strandquist. This includes, like I said, possibility for tornado and 0.75 inch hail. Hail's not really an issue on that storm. But yeah, we do have a tornado warning in place. Velocity-wise, like I said, it's really hard to tell, but there could be definitely a mesocyclone located east of Argyle. So we will keep a close eye on that storm there. We'll definitely see how that goes. Let's see here. 2-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for McGrath. Sorry. Let's see here. Willow River. That is a newer severe thunderstorm warning that they just issued. Heading on over here to Duluth. Let's see here. Duluth is... Yeah, Duluth is getting ready to get some activity. It looks like we're already starting to get a little bit of rain out there towards Duluth. But yeah, whenever it comes to it, though, y'all, we are... like I said, we do not have any active warnings for Duluth. We do for part of the Great Lakes here. I forgot what lake this one is, the very far northwestern one. The one by Duluth. We have a special marine warning in effect for the waters out there by Duluth, but for Duluth itself, there is no warning in place for Duluth itself. Okay, so hopping back over here to western Iowa, we got that Supercell popping off here. Once again, this one's possible 3-inch hail. 3-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also had a confirmed tornado out there by Decatur. Basically, this is right on the border between eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. The Weather Service did just issue a, like I said, the Weather Service did just issue a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for these areas. Which I'm going to go ahead and bring this up for y'all. We're going to take a look and see what this is doing here. So let's go ahead and hop on over here. Yeah, so there's a new watch they just issued here. Pretty small watch overall. Probability of a tornado or two, 20% chance. EF2 plus is down to, I believe, 2% chance. Very low probability. In terms of 10 or more damaging wind events, 40% chance probability, 20% chance for wind, and probability for hail. That's up to 40% chance, 2+ inch, is at a 30% chance. So the reason they really issued that watch, I believe, is mostly for the hail. Given the fact of that one supercell that we had out there, that thing was producing some monster hail. And just, given the environment and all that stuff right now out in that region, it's definitely a little concerning. That storm is definitely a little heavy, a little active right now. Let's see. Nope, I'm not under a flash flood emergency. Hope I'm not getting any. Yeah, like I said, I'm not getting it as bad as they are down a little further south. Here in Central Florida, I probably got a couple inches of rain so far. But yeah, it's really southwestern Florida that's getting a lot of the heavy stuff right now. Let's see. Getting reports of 2-inch hail out there towards Sloan out there in western Iowa. So far, that's the biggest I've seen on that one storm. Let's see. They just updated that warning there. Did they bring it down at all? Nope, still at 3-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So we're definitely still talking some pretty big hail on that storm there. We're gonna hop on back over here. We got reports. Okay, we got a damage report near Wright. This is in northeastern Minnesota. We got damage reports out there by Wright, right between Tamarack and Wright. This is a wind report coming through. A tree with diameter at least 18 inches down, blocking lane Highway 210. Time is when damage was reported, which was 0 Zulu in 19 minutes. So this was really not a little about 13 minutes ago, roughly. I think it was like around 13 minutes ago. So it's a pretty fresh report coming through. But yeah, it was probably whenever that storm started going through that region there. Let's see here. All right, we're going to take a look up here in that one warning up in northwestern, let's see here, in northwestern Minnesota. So like I said, the radar coverage on this storm's not really the best. Maybe a little bit of, like I said, maybe just a little bit of rotation going on down there. We can barely see it. But we'll see. Let's see here. Okay, making sure I didn't miss any comments there. All right, so hopping back over here towards eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Let's see, we have Decatur and Blinko. Got a confirmed tornado out there. Also, like I said, hail up to 3 inches in diameter. We definitely have seen some pretty large hail with that storm there. They actually just issued a new warning there. Let's see. Tennis ball. So they did bring it down a little bit. Still at tennis ball hail, though. 2.5 inches in diameter. Went from 3 inches to 2.5. So still pretty large hail on that storm out there, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the latest HRRR here in a second, y'all. 7:45. So we have about 10 more minutes left on that warning out there towards Glen, up in kind of east central Minnesota. Let me hop y'all over here to. Yeah, we're gonna do this screen here. We should have the O Zulu coming, 00 Zulu coming out here soon. Let's see. So yeah, over the next couple of hours here, we're gonna see some. Of those storms roll through. It does look like the storms kind of start to break down around 02 Zulu, according to the HRRR, which that would be within about an hour and a half or so. So right around 9 o'clock Central, we could lose a bit of the heat of those storms, which that's right around the time whenever we pull out of that enhanced risk. Let's see here. Yeah, because we're kind of pulling on the eastern side of that enhanced risk. The good news is that we're kind of heading. A lot of that activity seems to be kind of dying up on that northern part of the system here, in which it's also going towards the Great Lakes region. It also seems like it's kind of just turning itself into a cluster per se. I probably should switch y'all back over here to the program there. But yeah, look at that. So you can kind of see that northern part is kind of, you know, fading out a bit, which is good news. Let's see. We have a couple storms up there just northwest of Minneapolis towards St. Cloud. Quarter hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And we did just get a new extension warning in western Iowa, which includes Pisgah, Moorhead, and Little Sioux, which has potential of tennis ball hail, 2.5 inches in diameter. Tornado warning in effect for Blencoe in western Iowa and Decatur in eastern Nebraska. That warning is right on the bound, or right on the state line there. So. Let's see. We're gonna bring up our satellite. Look at geocolor. Wow, look at that. Yeah, so you can really see over the last little bit here, last several frames, how we've been seeing a lot of growing activity in our cumulonimbus towers out there. Pretty high echoes, I'm pretty sure, with those storms there too. Let me pull up our echo tops. Yeah, no, we're talking upwards of 50,000 feet regarding these storm tops. So yeah, certainly some pretty tall storms per se. Let's see here. Still got that tornado warning up there northwest of Thief River Falls, out there by let's see, Strandquist. So heads up to you guys. Wow, dude, look at that. Look at the satellite view, y'all. You guys can actually see that boundary there. See that? I'm pretty sure that's a cold front rolling through there. You see that? See that line there? That's where your cold front's at. It actually looks like we're having a little bit of convection trying to start up in northern Kansas. Let's take a look at the radar here. Oh yeah, got a little cell popping off out there. I don't think it's gonna do much. It already kind of looks like it's already peaked. Yeah, I mean, we're not even in a risk out there in that region there today. Got a new warning for Blair in eastern Nebraska, out there by Herman. Ping pong ball hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. This storm's actually tracking, probably just going to ride to the north of Omaha, Nebraska. More than likely. Hold on one second, y'all. Had to respond to something real quick. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying though, it's like I said, a lot of the enhanced risk there, I feel like it's mostly over here. Once that initial line of storms rolls through, y'all, I feel like that's whenever the potential is going to quickly drop off. Considering these storms are using up a lot of that instability and stuff. The models they do show. Maybe a couple other cells rolling into northern Minnesota overnight. We'll see how that plays out. Let's go ahead and hop back over here to the models, like HRRR here. So, you know, as we continue to roll down in time, you can see how, you know, there's that one potential supercell that can continue overnight for northern Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that plays out there. But, yeah, you can kind of see that a lot of the storm activity just kind of breaks up in the next couple of hours there. So that, my friends, will be pretty good. Hopefully we'll start to lose a lot of that activity. Hopefully we'll lose a lot of that, you know, activity and stuff like that with those storms. Let's see. Okay, so we got that tornado warning in effect for 4 minutes left, y'all, up there in kind of east central Minnesota. Towards Glen, 2.5 inch hail with that storm there, though. So 2.5 inch hail is not really something you want to mess with there. Let's see, we have Glenn included there, so not too much longer. Gonna hop back to velocity here. Kind of a big mess on velocity. Not really anything tight rotation-wise. I got another tornado warning up there northwest of Thief River Falls. Can't really see much on that one, considering radar is very far away, and it's kind of a little bit corrupted there. But yeah, 19 minutes left on you. And of course, the one for Iowa. Got 3 minutes left, so yeah, that's about to expire as well. So, yeah, we're kind of coming to a close on those tornado warnings there, which is definitely good news. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break real quickly, so we'll be back here in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're just gonna take a quick 5-minute break, y'all. We shall be back here in 5 minutes. Catch y'all here in a few. Alrighty, y'all. We are back here with the live coverage. Had to take a small breather there for a minute. Anyways, got ourselves a tornado warning in effect here for 28 minutes actually observed. Also, a tennis ball hail with that storm near Dad's Corner and Arthide. There is a tornado warning in effect for 27 minutes. We have 12 minutes left on that one northwest of Thief River Falls. And they did get rid of the one out there in western Iowa here, so that's good news. That one is no longer in effect. Out there by Blair and Herman in eastern Nebraska, we got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for ping pong ball hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. North of that, we have, Turin, Ottawa. Blencoe, Little Sioux, and Pisgah. Also Moorhead. Your 2.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. You got a couple 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. 60-mile-per-hour winds and 2-inch hail. Ping pong ball hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Seems like activity might be dwindling down a little bit, hopefully. So that is good news. But of course, like I said, we have a confirmed tornado out there. Damaging tornado and tennis ball hail. At 7:41 Central Time, confirmed tornado is located 8 miles northeast of Malmo. Yeah, sorry about that noise in the background. They're messing with the smoke detectors or something. Confirmed tornado is located 8 miles northeast of Malmo or 16 miles east of Millie Lac Lake. Moving east at 25. Has their damaging tornado and tennis ball size hail. Hold on one second. Weather spotters confirmed tornado near Glen. To repeat, tornadoes on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on as low as floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Make sure if you're in a basement or if you have a basement or a storm cellar, just make sure that you are. Obviously, if you have a basement or a storm cellar, make sure you're in there. And if you don't have those, go to the central interior portion of your home and put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible. If you're in a trailer, get out of the trailer, as that's not going to provide you any protection. Let's see here. Okay, they canceled that warning up in northwestern Minnesota, but they just added another. Let's see here. My radar's down, unfortunately, but they just added a new tornado warning up here in northeastern North Dakota towards Hamilton and Bathgate, also towards St. Thomas and Cavalier. 40 minutes radar indicated threat there. Let's see here. Got a severe warning in place out there towards Moose Lake for 2-inch hail too, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So it's Crosby, Mission, Wolford, and Cuyuna, 60-mile-per-hour winds and 2-inch hail. Let's see here. But anyways, folks, honestly, I think we're probably going to call it a stream for now. I feel like things are kind of fading off a little bit for that northern part. But yeah, we're probably we're gonna head off here for now, y'all. I might come back on later. We'll see. I'm going to get some things done. I have some stuff I got to do and all that stuff. But once again, I appreciate y'all for joining us. Thank you all for hanging out with us here tonight. Like I said, I hope to see you guys here soon. I will do some coverage tomorrow. I definitely do plan on it. We'll do another update live stream for you guys as well, whenever it comes to it. But alrighty, you guys. Well, once again, thanks for joining. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And once again, thank you, Mark, for the support. And alright, guys. Thanks for joining. Catch y'all later on. See you later, guys.